Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It's February 2019, and since the first day of the month, there's been 3 racially divisive stories to come out of Virginia. The governor in blackface in a photo with somebody in a KKK costume. The lieutenant governor alleged of sexual assault in 2004, and now the attorney general also in blackface, dressed up as Curtis Blow the rapper. All of these stories coming in Black History Month, February. If you're new here, there's a code that the media works by every single day to contrive propaganda, which is multifaceted. One of the purposes of the propaganda is to keep we, the people, divided, fighting amongst our differences, including race. I've written a book about how to see through media propaganda, and the 18th chapter of that book is about the contrived race war in the media and how racially divisive propaganda is contrived like clockwork, especially around this time of year, Jackie Robinson's birthday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Black History Month, and always contrived by a certain code, the numbers 42 and 59. And these numbers are encoded into words through the language of Gematria. 1 second, Truth Seeker. Give me 5 seconds. Hold up. Figured as soon as I started the live stream, my girlfriend would need something from me. Okay, apologies. So anyway, 4259, it just never ends. And that's what's encoded all over all 3 of these stories, plus other stories circulating right now, including Jussie Smollett getting assaulted, Liam Neeson, his racist history, etc., etc. So let's just go through this and make no mistake about what's truly being done here. And let's also understand why Virginia is where this is happening. 2019 will be the 400-year anniversary of African slaves arriving in Virginia. 400 years, a number that's been talked about for a long time. This is the year. August 2019 will be 400 years. Virginia will be the spot. Okay, so it was February 1st, 2019 that this all began. A story about the governor Northam in blackface from the yearbook photo standing next to the man in the KKK costume. At first, Northam apologized for it. Then he came out and said it wasn't him, but he dressed up as blackface as Michael Jackson in 1984. Then we have these stories front and center today. The attorney general saying he dressed up in blackface as a 19-year-old playing the part of Curtis Blow in 1980, the rapper, which we'll get to, and the lieutenant governor being accused of sexual assault by a woman named Tyson. And not long ago, there was a documentary put out on ESPN called 42 to 1 about the boxer Tyson losing to Buster Douglas. We'll see how this comes together. It's not a coincidence. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to build on it. Okay, this year, February 1st, 2019. 2 + 1 + 20 + 19. It was a date with 42 numerology. Not only that, but February is the month that has 42 gematria. February is a word, sums to 42. This year, February 1st, happened to be a date with 42 in the numerology as well. February is the awkward month that ends on the 59th day of the year. February, the strange month, ends on the 59th day, and it's 42 and 59 that are coded all over Black history. In case you're new here, quick lesson. This dark green cipher, it's the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z, the 26th letter is 26. The next cipher is the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. So the numerology at 26 is 2 + 6 is 8. You just take each letter and make it a single-digit number. Y, the 25th letter, 2 + 5 is 7. X, the 24th letter, 2 + 4 is 6. Each letter becomes a single-digit number using the alphabetic order. This next cipher is the alphabetic order in reverse. So Z is 1 back to A is 26. See, Z is 1. A is 26, and the last cipher is the reverse alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. Now notice, with the alphabetic order, Negros 59, Slave is 59, Blues is 59, Rasta is 59. With the next cipher, the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, February is 42. Black History Month, think about Black history on the bus 42. These numbers get coded again and again together, 42 and 59. Out of the single digit numbers, 5 equals 42 and 9 equals 42. No other ones. 5 and 9, the digits making up 59. So again, Black History Month, February 42, it ends on the 59th day. These numbers get put together all the time. The word slavery, when you flip the alphabetic order around, is 42. You see? Think about how Jackie wore the number 42. You know, look at the name Martin. Again, in the sitcom Martin, he lives in apartment number 42. There's a long list of this. I just want you to understand 42 and 59, they're coded together in a million different ways. Rodney King, the name, equals 59, the man who was beat nearly to death. His birthday is 4/2, April 2nd. Rodney King, 59, birthday 4/2. Motown Records came out in the year 59, not by accident. Motown is in Detroit on the 42nd parallel. There's so many ways these numbers have been put together throughout history. HIV equals 42. They say it traces back to the Belgian Congo in 59. 1959 plus Belgian Congo equals 59. Okay, so just understanding that, let's go through this. Today, the Virginia Attorney General comes out and says he dressed in blackface, dressing up as the rapper Curtis Blow. And look at this. Today's February 6th. Blackface equals 26. Look at the rapper named Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow, 42. Again, February's 42. If you write out 26, it happens to equal 42, this relationship with blackface. Now look at Curtis Blow, who was born Curtis Walker. He was born in 59. Meaning he turned 1959, or meaning he turned 59 years old last year in 2018. And from his birthday, from his 59th birthday, Curtis Blow, who's part of this story today, February 6th to today, is 181 days. Why does that matter? Because 181 is the 42nd prime number. 181, the 42nd prime. These numbers come together as well. Black history equals 181. In the 42nd prime. For all you NBA fans out there, go look at Oscar Robertson, who leads the workhorse stat, triple doubles. He finished his career with 181. The other year, you saw Russell Westbrook set the single season record for most triple doubles in a season, 42. Last night, you saw LeBron James get wasted by 42 points. Not an accident. LeBron James, 42. He returned from his fake injury on Jackie Robinson's birthday. Jackie, 42. The world of sports is full of this. The world of news media is full of this. These rituals are done every single day when you know this code. So notice again, Curtis Blow's birthday is August 9th. He's now connected to a story in Virginia. Virginia equals 89, a lot like his 8/9 birthday. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number. Black equals 11. Remember on August 9th, Michael Brown was shot to death in Ferguson, 42, Missouri, 42. Not an accident. A riddle in numbers. Again, this story about this Attorney General, he's the 47th Attorney General. It comes on a date with 47 numerology. Racist is 47. Today's date also has 27 numerology. Race 27. Just understand, this is all perfect ritual. Planned, made up, bogus, meant to be divisive, and all done by the code. This is the biggest giveaway of the media, that they work by this code every single day. If you're new here, I told people before 2019 began, look for the word chaos. It'll be the word of the year. There's probably already been a million headlines this year about chaos, because chaos equals 19. Virginia politics and chaos. So how about this? Here's the other big story today. The lieutenant governor in Virginia, Justin Fairfax, whose surname is a city in Virginia. And again, this year will be the 400-year anniversary of slaves arriving in Virginia. But look at this. Justin Fairfax, what's his name equal? 59. 59. You remember when Ron DeSantis, the new governor in Florida, said, "Don't monkey this up," and there were oh, I know what it was. They emphasized "monkey this up," but he said, "Don't monkey this up," and all the news media emphasized "monkey this up" in regards to Andrew Gillum, the black opponent that he was running against. With regards to "don't monkey this up," it equals 76. Negro is also 76. Slave 76. Blues is 76. The Million Man March was on the day leaving 76 days left in the year, not by accident. Anyhow, Justin Fairfax, 59, like slave. Justin, 42, like slavery. And not only that, but his accuser's name is Vanessa C. Tyson. Vanessa C. Tyson. The name Tyson has Gematria 42. The name Vanessa C. Tyson has Gematria 42 as well. And, you know, it wasn't even that long ago that ESPN came out with their 30 for 30 documentary called 42 to 1 about the Tyson-Buster Douglas fight, a fight that was on the 42nd day of the year. And the odds were 42 to 1 for Buster Douglas. You know, Mike Tyson was seen as this impossible to beat fighter. Of course, boxing, the longest scripted sport in history, you know, throwing fights. So they've been going on for centuries. Anyway, not an accident that they put that fight on the 42nd day of the year. Not an accident that the odds were 42 to 1. Stuff goes on in sports every single year. And pretty much all the world of major sports are still scripted this way. You know, fighters fighting on dates that correspond with their name, but you can understand why that 42 was assigned to Tyson, why the 30 for 30 documentary was called this. So anyhow, Justin Fairfax, he's 39 years old right now. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, both killed at age 39. The segregation era ended in 1939. Martin Luther King Jr. equals 93. Malcolm X equals 93. Black History Month equals 93. Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks, 93. Malcolm X also equals 42, like Martin. In the sitcom, Martin Lives in Apartment 42. But notice he has the Black History Month birthday, and now he's getting shamed by the numbers. Part of a ritual. So we just covered this the other day. We were talking about this, how they do this stuff by the same code. They put out this image, the media once upon a time, the officer who shot Michael Brown. They put him out in a shirt with 42 in blues, blues 59, the number 42. And, you know, Ralph Northam, by the way, right now, the governor who was in blackface, he's 59 years old, also born in 1959, like Curtis Blow. Trayvon Martin, another 42. Eric Gardner getting choked out. His family got paid $5.9 million. Erica Gardner, his daughter, ended up dying December 30th, 2017. That was a date with 42 and 59 numerology. 12 plus 30 is 42. 12 plus 30 plus 17 is 59. It's also the birthday of LeBron James. LeBron James, 42. It's also the birthday of Tiger Woods. Tiger equals 59. Woods, 59. Cory Booker on the first day of February, the date with 42 numerology, announced that he was running for president. February 42, the N-word 42, Jackie, slavery, Tuskegee. Rosa Parks was born on February 4th in history, 4/2 in the 42 month in this town, and she died in history on a date with 59 numerology. Black history on the bus 42. But in light of Cory Booker just announcing by the numbers, just yesterday, this headline was up about Cory Booker. I got a boo. You see how they emphasize that? I got a boo 42. Just goes to show all these politicians, nothing but puppets on strings. Kamala Harris, she announced she was running on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Martin 42. And notice if you write out 42, it equals 142. President Obama, 142. Ralph Northam, when that story came out on Black History Month, the first day of it, February 1st, it was on his 142nd day of his age. But look at this as well. Every year from Barack Obama's birthday to the start of Black History Month is 181 days, the 42nd prime, and in Jewish gematria, Barack Obama's 181. Obama's also at 84, like his birthday. See how they did it? Barack Obama, the Secret Service name for him was Renegade, which equals 59, like Negro, like slave, like blues. Cory Booker, when he announced on February 1st, it was his 281st day of his age. That's the 60th prime number. Look at the N word with the alphabetic order. Think that's an accident? It is not. And then here's Liam Neeson. On February 4th, this news story started about how in the past he heard about how a white woman got raped by a black man and he was walking the streets for a week with a crowbar because he just wanted to beat some black man down. February 4th, they did that on 4/2. Rosa Parks' birthday. For the record, police officers, they refer to black males as Bravo Mikes. Bravo Mike, even 42. This code's Masonic. Media, government, police, they're all controlled by Masonry. And again, for all you sports fans out there, only 2 Super Bowls ever won by black men. One played for Washington, D.C., the other played for Washington State, the Seattle Seahawks. The Redskins won with 42 points with the black quarterback. Washington State's the 42nd state. Seahawks also equals 42. Only 2 black quarterbacks to ever win a Super Bowl. And just as another reminder, on Jackie Robinson's birthday, you got this update in the Jussie Smollett story that he had received white powder and there was video evidence of him with a noose around his neck. Remember, wearing a noose around your neck is something you do in Freemason initiation rituals. Notice CNN posted this at 5:09 p.m. I doubt that was a coincidence. This was on Jackie Robinson's birthday. And the story was that he received white powder on January 22nd, and he was beat up on January 29th by some white racists. January 22nd, the day of the white powder, was a date with 42 numerology. January 22nd was a date with the life lesson number of 42. And again, Jackie's birthday. Again, in Major League Baseball history, if you go back to the late 1800s, Moses Walker said to be the first black baseball player in white Major League. Moses Walker equals 42. He played in exactly 42 games. Last year, 2018, on Jackie Robinson's birthday, there were 3 dead black celebrities: Rajuel Butler, NBA player; Oscar Gamble, Major League Baseball player; and Don Lemon's sister, LaTanya Lemon. All their names summed to 42, like Jackie, like being dead on Jackie's birthday, 42. And again, Don Lemon's sister, they said, drown in a pond. Lemon equals 59. Pond equals 59. In the case of Rajuel Butler, they said he died in a car crash, like how Jackie Robinson's son died in a car crash at age 24, the reflection of 42. And Oscar Gamble died 42 days after his own birthday as a Major League Baseball player, dead on Jackie Robinson's birthday. And again, his name even summed to 42. So anyway, been very redundant here for the first week of February, and I am aware of that. But the thing is, the majority of the world knows nothing about any of this. I've been teaching about it for 5 years nonstop. And just in 1 week, we have countless examples to further validate what we've been talking about, again, for 5 years straight. How the mainstream media continues to contrive propaganda by the same repetitive code that's so transparent when you have the knowledge. And we can understand why Virginia, in light of 400 years. And 400 years is a biblical thing. It comes from Acts 7:6. God spoke to him in this way. For 400 years, your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, and they will be enslaved and mistreated. So 400 years since the slaves arrived in Virginia, Acts 7:6. Remember, Negro 76, slave 76, blue 76. The date of the Million Man March was the day leaving 76 days left in the year. October 16th in the year 95, the reflection of 59. October 16th leaves 76 days left in the year. You see that? Ham from the Bible, black, ham 59. Somebody pointed out the other day the word ham and ape, ape also used as a derogatory way to insult black people. Ham and ape have perfect overlap in all four ciphers. It's interesting. People use boy as a derogatory term. Boy's got the 42 thing. The lieutenant governor's 39 right now. So. I wonder what kind of year Michael Jordan's going to have now that I think about it. We just saw Tom Brady tie Michael Jordan as the GOAT by the numbers as predicted before the season even began. Michael Jordan's 59-76 like Negro. At halftime, all the performers were wearing Jordans. All these star athletes over the years, born and bred to be, named accordingly with the number stamped on them. Undeniable when you know the code. So that's why Virginia, and that's why these stories are coming the way they are on the days they are. All perfectly planned, all mocking, and all done by the secret code that very few people know about. And that's why it's your responsibility, the people out there watching this video, to help share this knowledge. Also, the best way to learn about this is to pick up the book. You pick up the book, just $5. It's nearly 800 pages long, the 18th chapter, how all throughout history, this code used again and again to contrive this propaganda. This book came out March 2018. Since I released the book, several more stories to further validate the point, including everything going on this week. So, the link to get the books in the description of every video. Appreciate everyone supporting and sharing. Got to get this knowledge out there. Be back in about an hour and a half. It is Wednesday. Got the weekly radio show, tfrlive.com. If you want to call in and talk about this tonight, it is a caller-friendly program. TFR Live, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. Just show up here, click listen live. There should be a picture of my face right here. And this will definitely be what I'm focused on to start the show. So it'll be the theme of the night. Till next time, Truth Seeker.